Hi guys! Yay! My first vlog! Hi guys! So, this is my first video. I've been wanting to do vlogging for a long time now, but I just never got a chance to do it. And one of my good friends, Margi, she encouraged me to kind of start with it. She's been doing vlogging for I think 2 or 3 weeks now. She's really good. She's talking about her life and studying in Brussels. So that's really interesting. I'll put the link below so you can find her. So today I'm going to be talking about 8 great things about moving abroad and living abroad. Last year I lived in Dublin, Ireland. And I went there because I finished my bachelor's, and after that I just wasn't sure what I want to do in my life. So basically I went there and I wanted to work somewhere just for a year to see if I change, if I get kind of a feeling of what I want to do in my life. And actually I got a pretty good feeling, so that was really good. And I just want to encourage people to do that. So the first thing is becoming independent. I actually lived in my hometown. Basically I studied there as well, so I was living with my parents. I was never independent, which is not a good thing. I just started feeling that I want some kind of a change, that I want to be independent. I want to do everything by myself. So basically in Dublin, I was living there, I was working, and I also did everything by myself. So I talked to the revenue, which was really weird for me to talk about the taxes, but it was really fun because the bureaucracy is really good in Ireland, so it was all very easy. It's a really good feeling once you realize that you can do everything by yourself. It's not that you don't need anyone, it's that you're kind of aware that if you're alone, you're going to be able to do everything by yourself. And I think that's perfect. So from doing your own laundry, I don't know, cooking, to talking with the revenue about taxes, to going to some kind of job interviews, and dealing with all that sort of adult stuff makes you more aware of what you can do and what you are capable of doing. Next one is number 2. Number 2 would be, for me, learning the language. I already knew English. It's not that I learned all of my English knowledge in Dublin. I knew English quite well since I was, I'm not sure, but I've always known it. I grew up watching American TV, Cartoon Network as well, and I just learned it very passively. I know one friend who's basically Mexican, and he came there and he didn't speak the language, and he got a job, and now he's fluent now. If you want to work somewhere else when you grow up, if you don't want to stay in your country, you have to know the language. If you don't know it well enough, I would say go somewhere, and the best way to do it is when you're talking to people or listening to someone talking constantly, when you have to go to the shop and no one understands your language, so you need to kind of adapt. I think that's the best way to learn the language. So number 3 is meeting people. I would say you meet a lot of people if you're social. You just get to know a lot of people from different countries, different cultures. They can tell you about their life back home. I can tell about my life. You can make friends for life. You can always visit them wherever they are in the world. And I think that makes your life more interesting. Number 4 is kind of more general. It's about learning how to cherish things. I didn't cherish the sun at all when I was living in Croatia. As you know, Ireland is very wet, rainy. It's raining constantly. I think it's raining like 300 days per year. I really didn't like it. It's awful. You kind of feel depressed. I think Irish people are used to it, but if you're used to good weather, if you're used to the changing of the seasons, you can't get used to just rain every day. Yeah, but you start appreciating things more. Like everything that you didn't appreciate before, you start appreciating it and you start to cherish it, and you're kind of happy that you have it. So number 5 is very subjective when it comes to me. When I was living in Dublin, I became more emotionally stable. And not when I was basically living there, but when after I came back home, I saw how I evolved, how this emotional stability evolved. I don't know why or how, but it has. Like when somebody yells at you, you don't yell back, you're just very calm. You start realizing that if you're not surrounded with positive energy, if you're surrounded with negative energy, you won't be able to do anything, because this negative energy is going to stop you from doing anything you want. And you need to surround yourself with positive people who will influence you positively, who will encourage your creativity, your ideas. So that's why I would never change what happened to me in Dublin and this whole last year, because it was something that made me stronger, made me more independent, made me realize that my energy shouldn't be given out to just anyone. So number 6 would be having more opportunities. Having more opportunities means that you can do something that you could not have done in your home country. Basically, I had lots of opportunities in Dublin. I had 2 opportunities to work full-time. First, I worked at Lufthansa, and then I worked at the Disney store. Yay! I like the fact that you can change jobs, that you have lots of opportunities when it comes to job offers. Anyways, I was also an extra in one TV show, which I really liked. It was kind of a new experience for me. I always wanted to be an actress, but this was kind of a big deal for me, because it's something that I would never do in my home country. And also, if you're, for example, a musician, you can busk on the streets, which is really fun. I really loved walking through Grafton Street and just listening to all the buskers, because it makes I don't know, it lifts up the atmosphere of the city, and I love music, so yeah. But if you're a musician, if you're any kind of artist, you have open doors for everything. I'm not saying you will have that in, I don't know, any country or in any city, but you can always find something that's going to be different than something that you have in your home country. And I just say go for it, because if you don't go for it, then you will never ever get a chance to do it again. Number 7 was for me kind of feeling free. I never had a feeling that I could do anything I want, that no one's gonna judge me, that I make my own decisions, and that's what I had in Dublin. I just felt really happy that I could do anything I want. I'm a person that likes to make mistakes, because I think I can only evolve if I make mistakes. Number 8 is basically living your life. It's very general, but I put it there because I just wanted to talk about that as well. Your life is your life. So you need to decide what's best for you. You need to decide how you think you will be better at something, what will make you a better person, a better, I don't know, family member, a better lover, a better worker, a better anything. You have to put yourself first, because if you don't put yourself first, nobody will. Be yourself. Start thinking about what you want to do in your life. If you think that it would be better for you to go somewhere for a year, if you're not sure of what you want to do in your life, go somewhere for a year. It doesn't have to be even a year. It could be 1 month, 2 months, a year, it could be 2 years. But give yourself time, and you need to feel good when you fall asleep at night, that you're kind of in peace with yourself, and that you know, okay, this is what I want to do now, and this is what I want to do next. And that you know that making mistakes is okay, that you know that you can try lots of different things, and to take kind of life one step at a time. Not to think about what's gonna happen in 20 years, because you cannot know that, and nobody knows that. Also, when it comes to your dreams, what you want to do, don't let anybody kind of ruin your dreams, because it doesn't make any sense if someone else tells you what you want or what you don't want. If you're living your life according to someone else's wishes, you're gonna end up being alone and sad, and you won't be happy with what you have because that wasn't something that you wanted. It was something that someone else wanted for you. Living abroad kind of makes you realize that your life is your life, that you decide what makes you happy, and that you become aware that nobody else can influence that. Yeah. So I think I should finish now. I've been talking for quite a while now. And I've been filming this, I think, for the last hour, maybe even more. But yeah, so these were 8 very good or great reasons for you to go abroad, live abroad, enjoy your life, and decide what you want to do. I basically went abroad because I wasn't sure of what I want to do next. I was in the rut and I just wanted to experience something else, and that made me realize what I want to do with my life. Thank you for listening to me. I hope you liked my video. And yeah, just if you have anything to share with me, please do like, comment, share. If you want me to talk about something else, just tell me. If you want to ask me something about Dublin, please do. I want to help everyone that kind of want to go to Dublin or to Ireland, because I know that a lot of people are moving to Ireland nowadays. So if you want to ask me a Dublin question, feel free to ask. I think that's it. Thanks once again, and see you guys next week.